Welcome back to Dream F1, and of course all eyes are on the title fight today, and Carlos Sainz just has to fulfill one task today as his championship lead currently is 27 points. With only 26 points on offer at the last race in Brazil, all he needs to do today is finish ahead of Max Verstappen if Verstappen finishes in the top 10. George Russell still has mathematical chances, but he almost needs Sainz and Verstappen not to score at all here, while he himself wins to have a shot at the title in Brazil. The focus definitely is on Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz here. And Max Verstappen will have some bad memories of this track. Making a very first appearance on the calendar last year, Verstappen struggled a lot at Termas de Rio Hondo. While Leclerc didn't win the championship here last season, it still was probably the title deciding moment as Leclerc won while Verstappen only finished 7th, which left him with a lot to do in last year's season finale, where he wasn't able to strike back. History could repeat itself here if he doesn't do better than last season. A decision that already has been made is Ayumu Iwasa joining Honda for next season. The Honda Junior driver currently sits in second in the Formula 3 Open World Series and just needs to finish in the top 3 there to be allowed to join the Dream F1 grid next season. Honda seems confident that he'll just do that, and Iwasa even has the chance to confirm his top 3 status in today's Formula 3 Open World Series race at Rapuna Park in New Zealand. And this is also the first race that we will take a look at. Originally, a doubleheader at Adelaide was planned as a season finale, but with so many Kiwi drivers, the decision was made to move this penultimate race of the season to New Zealand to give them a home race. And immediately our top 2 in the championship went at each other, with Hedge first staying in the lead after brief contact with Iwasa. Iwasa though was not giving in and finally found a way past Hedge in the final corner. Hedge countered that attack a lap later at exactly the same corner, and Iwasa couldn't respond, so once again it was Callum Hedge taking the win in New Zealand. On to the Formula 3 Euro Series finale in Jerez, where it was Pocher from pole position. He immediately pulled out a big lead on Boschung in second, who held up Hauger in third. Vesti and Martin had it even worse, as Vesti was stuck in 5th behind Behrman, and Martin even struggled making it into the point scoring positions. With all of them not making enough progress in their battles, it was on Pocher to just bring his car home in the race lead, ultimately making him the inaugural Formula 3 Euro Series champion. And here are the top 3 of both races and the current standings of all 3 Junior Series. The only thing that is still open is the title decider of the Formula 3 Open World Series, with the Formula 3 Euro Series season now finished and the title at the Formula Inter Americas already decided. Back to Dream F1, where we see the second modern edition of the Argentine Grand Prix. The South American country once was a staple on the F1 calendar, with 2 icons of the sport in Juan Manuel Fangio and Carlos Reutemann setting the crowd alive in the 50s and 70s or 80s respectively. Nowadays the track is the star, as the circuit Termas de Rio Hondo allows for some brilliant racing action, with multiple challenging corners that allow drivers to take different lines when they battle each other. And this is the starting grid for this race. Max Verstappen was able to take pole position, and well, he's only split from his main championship rival by Nico Hülkenberg once again, and well, super strong qualifying from Nico. Carlos Sainz then in 3rd, Lando Norris 4th, Lewis Hamilton 5th. George Russell only starting from P9, but once again an amazing qualifying performance by Alex Albon, who starts this race from 12th. We have to go to the second page to see, well, both of the STV Racing cars. Mick Schumacher starting this race from P14, while I only managed to do 20th in qualifying yesterday, but that doesn't have to say anything, because this track really allows for some good racing and overtaking. Okay guys, here we are, penultimate race of the season, and we're racing at Termas de Rio Hondo. A bit of a secret favorite of mine. A very good track, this one. We had some great racing here last season. Oh damn. Getting very close to Zhou Guanyu. Okay, they're super late on the super early on the brakes here. At least on the first lap. This might change, of course, the longer this race goes on. Okay. And now to one of the most complicated or interesting corners of the entire calendar, which is this one. You have that ever getting tighter right-hander, sorry for the bad English there, and then that left-hander that leads back onto the main straight, or the pit straight, where you can really gain or lose lots of time. Different lines work through that one, which is also interesting and rarely the case. Okay, they just slowed down right at the apex of this corner, which is not ideal. What the hell? Track limits. Oh, damn. That didn't even gain us much. That track limit infringement, and it's got very close there as well. This time no warning though. That's the first of 3 strikes already used up in lap 1. No, it was lap 2. Don't make it look worse than it was. It was bad, but it was not lap 1 bad. Tried to line them up through them. Did not work. Don't run me out of road. Of course, he did run me out of road. Whoa! Come on, guys! I didn't even gain advantage by that. Oh my word! I had a massive slide and... come on. That is really, really ridiculous. That warning was not on. I lost big time with that slide and sliding off the track. There is no reason to give me a warning. So, and that is 2 warnings already used up in lap 3. Uh-oh. We're on for a difficult race, as it seems. If you give me another warning for this one, I swear I'm gonna... Yeah, you're better off not giving me a warning there. They're going so slow through some of those corners, and then you have to avoid them, try to go side by side where you can't overtake, and then it's so difficult to follow them, but this time at least, on the long straight ahead of the hairpin, that one worked. Okay, 3-way into the hairpin, backed out of that one, but now... Trying to get a tight line in, a bit too tight, that one. That was never gonna work. And careful with going side by side through this corner, because I really punted off Pierre Gasly last time out. There. Okay, now this is finally a good run out of the final corner. Let's see. Oh, Magnussen really holding us up. Piastri swerving into us almost. And now, come on, good run through here. Don't get another track limit warning. We don't, and now this is a fantastic run we're getting on both of them. Piastri going to the inside, I go to the outside. Oh, and we make it. That was almost like a Häkkinen Schumacher Zonta move. Spa-Francorchamps. Come on. Okay, so we've been gaining on Tsunoda quite quickly. Oh, careful on the throttle. He should be a bit easier to overtake since he is alone and not in a battle of his own. But the dirty air is already... yeah, you can realize that it is there. Lacking vocabulary there. So it's not just driving skill that I'm missing. And once again he will cut over. He'll slow down right at the apex of this one. Which makes it so hard to get a good run onto the straight. I'm trying my best with the battery into attack mode, but I think Tsunoda is also now defending. Not using his energy. I'll try to get alongside here because this is also a good opportunity. Oh, we're still gaining on him. Not enough though. I tried something, did not work. Oh, this is better, because this time we got a better run. And now... Yes, come on. Might have an opportunity towards the hairpin. Don't think so. Stay ahead of Yuki. So we meet again, Mick, my friend. Let's try and see if we can make it past first time asking. Getting close. Oh yes, and this was pretty straightforward. Next car is Albon. Once again, trying to get a good result in for Williams. And he's still aiming for that. Oh, Mick's coming back. I punted off Gasly there last year. Don't want to do that with our teammate. So back down to this one. Should rather focus on driving, not on storytelling. Max Verstappen from the lead of this race is now in the pits. We're close on the pit straight. This is unusual. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gee, that one was close. But now, surely this is it. It is it. Okay. But now, make sure he doesn't counter you. Getting a good exit here. He is still there, but not close enough this time. We've reached the halfway point of the session. Of the race. Which is of course a session, but never mind. And I'm thinking about extending. Because the tires still feel amazing. And maybe then later we can attack on fresher tires. Now this is of course not so ideal right now. Because we're losing time here. If I can't clear him this lap, I will pit. Well, I still have to deal with the settings here. Because they were wrong. Which is quite a shame, because now that will make it even harder to clear Albon. Maybe not, though. Come on, come on, come on. Leaving it late. Kind of forcing our way through, struggling on the throttle, and there he goes. Ah, damn. Okay, we'll do the opposite of what Albon does. Okay, then never mind. Staying out. Come on, cancel the pit stop. And let's see what my lap time is like. Okay, this is going to be yet another personal best, probably. Oh no, it's not, because I mess up this corner here. But it's close to a personal best. But the question is, personal best is all well and nice, but the cars around me are all on fresher tires, so not too sure if this is all too smart. Yeah, this is very, very bad indeed. Oh no. Oh, I overstepped the limit there. And now I will be coming in. Oh no! Oh, I'm such an idiot. That little stomp there cost us 8 seconds. Oh, there is the pit lane. Very awkward entry. Bit like Sepang, this one had all also an entry where you don't really see where it actually is, because it's so far up that one corner. At least the pit stop was good. And let's see where we do filter out. Albon will most likely still be ahead of us, which is, well, our goal missed. There goes Albon, and probably without that spin we would have gotten ahead. Also very awkward exit to the pits. 16th. Careful now in this corner. But the very good news is that we have fresh tires, and they're a lot fresher than those tires of the guys around us. Or at least that should be the case. Damn it. Oh, damn it, I knew it the moment that I went on the curb there. This probably is a fair warning for track limits, but that means we can't overstep the limit once more. Because that will result in a drive-through penalty, and this will be costly then. So, and we'll have a little bit of action in those last 6 laps of the race, because we are now finally close to Tsunoda and Mick. However, okay. Oh, Tsunoda. We made contact with him. But we're past Mick. I feel he should have known I'm there. I mean, I was not fully alongside him, but yeah. Let's judge this as a racing incident from the view that I have in the cockpit. Mick's trying to get back at me. Careful, Mick. That was so damn risky. Okay, what I did a few corners earlier was as well. But let's just gloss over this and look at the battle ahead. There we are. Come on. Can we do it this lap? I feel we might not be close enough. There we go. There we go. Late on the brakes. The front right. Stuck. But not too bad. And it's only 5 laps to go now. Oh, but there is Tsunoda having a little look. Trying to get back at me, which he does. And this time he properly turned into me. Now, there was no real excuse for this one. Ah, yeah, but this is it. This is what I love about this track, that the battling, even with those super big and heavy Formula 1 cars, is so much fun. Very risky with the sausage curb there. This would be an unusual spot. Oh, but yes, this is the grip advantage that we have. Tsunoda is on his second stint for a lot longer than we are, but now be careful, he might have an opportunity here. Okay, only 1.5 laps to go, but we are a lot closer to Albon now, and let's really fight for this one. And don't imagine what could have been without that spin just ahead of our pit stop. Just don't imagine that. close to the track limits there once more. Okay, here we are. Once again, we have a battle on our hands on the final lap. Oh, maybe we don't, because I totally messed that one up. Oh, but this is looking rather well. Are we close enough into the hairpin? We might be. There we go. That's a great run. But we are not quite there. Let's try it here then. Come on. Yes, okay. Let's just defend this to the end. Careful with the track limits. We survive. And we are about to finish this race in P12. Yes! Come on! Oh well, oh well. Now, that has been an entertaining race. Lots of fun, lots of battling. Oh, we would have been very close to the points without that spin. That cost us 8 seconds, and we are 9-ish seconds behind Sergio Perez. So probably we would have only finished in P10, but still. And look what I see there. Carlos Sainz, he only finished 9th, so we definitely have to watch a few highlights of this race. Well, we don't need to watch necessarily what happened with Verstappen and Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg, yet another podium now. And Verstappen, an easy victory from pole position probably for him. But let's look at the highlight and see what happened to Carlos Sainz, who dropped all the way down to 9th. Well, and let's see what happened to Sainz. This here is the race start. Max Verstappen immediately darting into the lead ahead of Nico Hülkenberg. In the background, Sainz is under attack from Lando Norris, but Sainz manages to stay in third for the moment. As we enter turn 2 here, Sainz is now ahead of the McLaren. Well, and he was catching up to Nico Hülkenberg. However, he didn't find a way past the Porsche driver. This is lap 9 that we're joining this battle here. And yeah, you can see him really trying to find a way past the German here, who is on course to his second podium finish. The first one coming in Portugal earlier this year. And we're really watching this battle here with great interest. But yeah, Max Verstappen in the lead is, well, pulling away further and further, leaving Sainz without a chance here for now to seal the championship. And Ferrari made a big decision now here in this lap as they pull in Carlos Sainz to try and undercut against Nico Hülkenberg, because Sainz wasn't able to manage it on track. And that gave him the fresher tires, and he was able to set some quick lap times until he caught traffic, with a lot of drivers actually extending their stint just as we did. Well, Sainz lost lots and lots of time in traffic and, well, ultimately only managed to finish in 9th. And we'll see this reflected in the race results. Max Verstappen not only won this race, but also set the fastest lap, so the full 26 points go to Max Verstappen. Nico Hülkenberg managed to stay in second. Lewis Hamilton completes the podium in third. George Russell also only finishing in 8th. Carlos Sainz, just 2 points is what he scored in P9 today. On the second page, we see the usual suspects. Our teammate once again going backwards a bit in the race, only finishing P15, so no points for Mick today as well. And this is the big one. Here are the driver standings, and it will go down to the wire, and it will properly go down to the wire, as Carlos Sainz lost almost all of his advantage over Max Verstappen. The gap at the top is just 3 points. Sainz still in the lead, but Verstappen has properly closed that gap now. George Russell now is also mathematically out of the title fight. He can't close that gap in the last race. Lewis Hamilton edging further away from Charles Leclerc, and then we have the 2 Porsches and 2 McLarens now properly together. We are still on the top half of the results, but only just, as Kamui Kobayashi, Esteban Ocon and Oscar Piastri are just 1, 2 or 3 points respectively behind us. Mick Schumacher in 18th, the final point scorer for STV Racing. And let's also look at the Constructors' Championship, which is not decided yet, but it will be a tough job for Mercedes to overtake Ferrari in the last race. Red Bull, they will finish in 3rd. This is already clear. And well, Porsche and McLaren, also not decided, but even a tougher ask for McLaren to gain enough on Porsche to re-overtake them. And yeah, at the back, everything looks quite locked in, unless someone has a big result there in Brazil. Well, and as I already said, the next race will be the Brazilian Grand Prix at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache in Interlagos, Sao Paulo. You don't want to miss that one. There is a big decision to happen, and yeah, I wouldn't want to miss that. It is in 2 weeks' time the video will come out, so yeah, subscribe to not miss that. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you all the next time. Until then, goodbye.